All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Sunday. You know what that means. It's time to slow it down on Slowdown Sunday. Hope you're all doing well today. It's a beautiful day here in New England, 52 degrees, sunny, starting to feel like fall. So wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great start to your day as well. What are we talking about today? We're going back to 1980. In the top 10, this guy has a single in the top 10. It's a crossover hit. It's Eddie Rabbitt with Drivin My Life Away. Remember this song? If you haven't heard this song in a while, it's worth checking out. It's a good one. It's fun. Eddie Rabbitt, born in Brooklyn, raised in Jersey, gets himself a record deal, moves to Nashville in 1964 or so. And he's primarily a songwriter, trying to make the ends meet, doing odd jobs and doing his thing. But he gets his big break, hits the lottery in 1969 when none other than Elvis Presley records his song Kentucky Rain. How about that? That's a big deal. Again, starts moving up in his career, songwriter, performer, gets himself a solo deal in 75. Starting to be compared to Chris Christopherson, and by 1977 he wins Top New Male Vocalist Award down in Nashville. That gets him an opening slot for, well, Kenny Rogers, first of all. How about that? That was a pretty big deal. He was his own crossover hits in the early 80s as well. And then he also managed to pull off a couple of dates opening up for Dolly Parton, who we should probably cover here in the cave. If you haven't seen her documentary about her life, you should go and check that out. And anyway, so he was doing quite well in the country charts. Locally also, he was not a huge national country artist as far as fame is concerned, but he was doing very, very well for himself with a lot of top singles in the country charts. But when he put this record out in 1980, that's when the time was right for the crossover hit, and that was his most successful song, Drivin My Life Away. But if you remember, they were also playing I Love a Rainy Night. That was an awesome song too. Those are just two great songs by Eddie Rabbitt that I remember, obviously my introduction to him. He says that Drivin My Life Away was inspired by Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues, which makes perfect sense if you listen to that song and you think about the tempo of his song, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. That's good. And then by 82, he did that famous duet with Crystal Gayle, You and I, when the early 80s, when those duets were just huge. Remember Key Largo? That was a good one, right? Anyway, and then after that, he kind of went back to country and that whole thing. So that was the pinnacle of his pop career in 1980 to 82 or so. But it's Eddie Rabbitt in the Rock Cave. We're short and sweet today because I'm getting outside. So enjoy that. Play some Eddie Rabbitt. Tell me if you remember this music. And we got some good stuff coming up in the cave this week. So stick with me. Enjoy it. Have a great Sunday. And as usual, I'll catch you on the flip side.